Hi there. I will start with the random weekly chart to show you the primary Wyckoff market structure, then zoom into the daily chart for the short-term setup. Here, what we're seeing is render still in the testing phase in the accumulation cycle of Wyckoff. So all these orange tags are accumulation cycle. And then I haven't really put in the blue tags for the distribution here for render, but later on I can add them back. This was the last cycle back in 2022 to 2023. And what's important here is that it is still within this, shaking out paper hands period, but it is narrowing down. And the volume has climbed up a little, okay, slightly around average. Okay, or if you consider a shorter term, that's higher than average for the past 3 months. And that's a sign that people are changing hands. So some people has got in, some people has got out, and it's more active than somewhere around April to May. What we are seeing here is that render hasn't really gone deep to the October 10th tariff announcement day level. That's the rarity level of 40 cents. Why that's important? Because that's also when the 2022-23 cycle reached. Okay, it indicated to us that render can still drop to that level if anything bad happened. One example is that during this cycle, if we look at Bitcoin's chart, okay, when Bitcoin dropped to its bottom, render followed suit very quickly. All right, so that may happen again if Bitcoin drops from the current level to the bottom of this cycle. If that's going to happen, if Bitcoin hasn't bottomed out yet. If you have, also seen my Bitcoin session, I mentioned about this reaccumulation cycle phase during 2024 before Bitcoin reached the top of this cycle. Now it is coming back down to the range of the reaccumulation cycle. So this may not be the end of the drop. If any of the macro factor, maybe geopolitical or economic factor, affects people's sentiments, they are cashing out from Bitcoin, that's a lot like would count. And remember the 47 months, the 4-year cycle, to make it simple. The timing, we're getting closer and closer to October this year. So these few months is very critical. If render is going to do the same of what it did in 2022, be cautious that it may retest the orange key level, 90 cents, and maybe even 40 cents level. All right, so that's the downside risk here. Upside is that we are obviously waiting for the sign of strength to come, right? We talk about this during accumulation cycle. We have those automatic rally, and then subsequently we have the sign of strength. Let's copy the text over there. Those are what we are waiting for. So we want to see higher than average volume, and then the price go to challenge the prior automatic rally level. In this case, it's somewhere around the 5.3 light blue key level. Okay, it hasn't come yet, but that's what we are looking forward to see when money finally flows back into crypto. And in the shorter term setup, previously we talked about when we get closer to July 10th, we'll get a confirmation whether the price is going to continue with the short-term uptrend over here, or is it going to break the trend, making a change. And indeed, we get the confirmation around the 8th. It closed outside of the trend that day, and then subsequent 2 days, the bulls trying to push the price back in. But you see clearly the wicks coming back down from this bottom of the channel, being rejected also by this 1.58 short-term level. Right, the yellow dashed line is short-term level. So now, if it is really turning downwards instead of sideways, all right, let's draw this channel box. and measure it to see whether or when it is going to, if it is going to come to test 1.273, the yellow key level. If it's really bouncing and edge towards that, what's the date that it is indicating? Remember, we've got the 2C's decision. Whenever a price is trading towards these kind of gaps, maybe a wedge or a triangle, that's pointing towards the 10th of August. But when that happens, when it gets closer and closer to that gap, the 2C's decision comes in. Either a continuation of the trend, that means it's going to break the key level or the short-term level in the current case, or it's going to break the channel, either ceiling or bottom, depending on whether that's an uptrend or that's a downtrend. That's going to change the trend. So that's why continuation or change, 2C's. Either one of the C would happen. And if we look across, there may be a short-term bounce or like stabilization, because what we see here is that at around this level, previously during February, we see these touching this level and then stopping or getting rejected over there. This is the support. These are resistance. So the current price is stopping at this level, like what it did just a week or two back. So the 1.5, again, these kind of numbers, 1.5, 2.5, 0.5, those are human psychological anchors that people like to trade around those numbers or set their orders around those numbers. May it be stop loss or buy order. So that's completely normal. But again, this is just a short-term level. It's not a key level. So if the price comes down and breaks that level, don't be surprised. And looking at the volume, the bears seems to be having the upper hand right now, right? The climbs, those white bars, white candlesticks, doesn't come with higher volume, no big commitment so far. So what if it is going to trade sideways for the next few days and get towards this gap? Instead of following the downtrend, it is just doing sideways. So this is the 20th, about a week away from now. So what is the sideways range then? If this is building a bottom, okay, June 10th, 11th, and then subsequently end of June all the way into 1st, 2nd of July, if this is a short-term bottom, and this is going to bounce back up to re-challenge the 1.58 line or even the green key level 1.782, then that means this is the sideways range from 1.5 to 1.782. It is exploring or retesting this short-term level as of this moment. Okay, if the bulls successfully defend this, then the chance of bouncing back up, first trying to retest this yellow dash line, then eventually the green line. If they fail, then by 20th of July, we'll know whether they're going to go back to the previous range. Okay, so that's render. And if you are interested to access these sessions 2 days earlier, join the other channel members now. And also you can check out the other analysis videos in the book format that I posted on the key crypto assets. So you can understand how to interpret the narratives, you see on the news or from other blogs to analyze those narratives more holistically. Thank you. See you in the next one.